to stop eating chocolate in just 3 easy steps. If you've ever wanted to stop eating chocolate, you're in the right place. That's because you're about to discover my easy 3-step method for stopping chocolate cravings. And the good news is that this method works even if you're a binge eater, an overeater, a snacker, or a secret night eater. Hi, I'm Shirley from Shirley Wellness, and I help women with weight loss and beating overeating and emotional eating. So, step 1, start a food journal. Many people who are new to keeping track of what they eat don't even realise that they need to do this step before they can understand when and why they feel the need to eat chocolate. And that's why a lot of people who try to give up chocolate end up failing. They're simply missing this crucial step. So, the first thing you need to do is to write down using a food journal when you are eating chocolate and how you are feeling at the time. Stressed, bored, upset, angry, etc. So here are some tips and tricks. Writing down everything you eat for a week can help you to see why you eat in certain ways, and it's great for spotting signs of emotional eating. For example, you might think you're not eating too much chocolate at all, but the food journal will tell you. When I first started keeping a food journal, I made a lot of mistakes, and now that I'm helping others to do it, I see a lot of people have a tendency to make the same mistakes. So let me share with you top 5 mistakes and how to avoid them. So the first one is thinking to yourself. You have to journal with pen and paper. If you know you won't use a notebook but always have your smartphone with you, then use an app to keep track of what you eat. 2, failing to list portion sizes. So you've written down everything but not the quantities. And 3, only writing down your food. But we eat when we are emotional, but most people don't think to include that. For instance, the argument they had with their partner just before dinner. And did you eat an entire box of chocolate last week because you were anxious about something? Recording how you feel when you eat certain things can help you to spot your emotional eating triggers. And number 4, leaving out how you felt after you ate. So holding back from picking up that last piece of chocolate might be easier if you had written down how you felt the last time you ate too much of it. So number 5, not logging it straight away. So if you are trying to remember what you had to eat and drink yesterday, it will probably be a bit difficult and therefore not as accurate. So log as soon as you can. Once you've filled in your food journal out for a week, then you can move on to the next step. And that's step 2. Discover how your food cravings are giving you crucial information. If you are having incredibly strong cravings for a certain type of food, say chocolate, well, according to scientific research, it could be your body's way of telling you that you're lacking in a specific nutrient. So genuine hunger is triggered by the stomach, and if you're hungry enough, it's likely you'd eat pretty much anything. Cravings, though, tend to be a lot more specific and focused on a certain type of food, which gives a lot away in terms of what your body truly needs or might be lacking. You may not realise it, but certain cravings can tell you exactly what your body is crying out for. Excessive chocolate eating may mean you have a magnesium deficiency. Step 3, what foods to eat instead of chocolate. The next thing you need to do is to find foods that will give you the magnesium instead of you reaching for chocolate. So boost your magnesium intake with leafy greens, avocado, pumpkin seeds. But if you really can't stay away from chocolate, make sure you go for dark chocolate that is rich in cacao, cocoa, and a minimum of 70%, and just stick to 1 or 2 squares. As a general rule of thumb, the darker the chocolate, the more magnesium it's likely to have. To end this craving while making sure your body gets the nutrients it needs, switch to healthy magnesium-rich alternatives, including nuts, seeds and dates. And who says nuts and seeds can't be as tasty as chocolate? If you plan your meals in advance, you are making sure that you are getting your new choices into your daily diet.